The Kansas City Chiefs have built an identity around excellence, leadership, and championship expectations, but recent attention surrounding Patrick Mahomes has created a wave of discussion across the football world. When the organization responded to its star quarterback, fans, analysts, and rival teams immediately began examining every detail of the message. Mahomes has become more than a talented player. He represents the confidence and ambition of a franchise determined to remain among the NFL's elite. The response from the Chiefs carries importance because every statement involving a superstar quarterback can influence public perception and team chemistry. Behind the headlines is a deeper story about trust, commitment, and the relationship between a leader and the organization supporting him. This moment reflects how much influence Mahomes has gained and why every development surrounding his future continues attracting enormous attention throughout professional football. Patrick Mahomes changed the direction of the Kansas City Chiefs when he became the foundation of their modern success. His ability to make difficult plays, remain calm under pressure, and lead during important moments transformed expectations around the organization. However, his impact extends beyond statistics and victories. Mahomes represents a culture built on confidence, preparation, and belief. The Chiefs understand that protecting this relationship is essential because championship teams require trust between their most important players and decision-makers. The recent response from Kansas City demonstrates the value placed on maintaining unity around their franchise quarterback. In the NFL, communication between leadership and players can influence everything from locker room confidence to future planning. Mahomes has earned respect because of his performance, but his influence comes from the way he carries responsibility. This connection between player and organization has become one of the strongest foundations of the Chiefs' continued success. The Chiefs' response to Mahomes quickly attracted attention because every word connected to a franchise quarterback carries meaning. In professional sports, public statements often reflect deeper organizational priorities. Teams carefully consider how they communicate because their messages can impact players, supporters, and future decisions. Kansas City has consistently shown that stability and preparation are important parts of its approach. The response surrounding Mahomes highlights the organization's commitment to maintaining a strong relationship with its leader while continuing to pursue long-term success. Behind the excitement and online reactions is a serious understanding of what keeps championship teams competitive. Talent creates opportunities, but trust creates sustainability. The Chiefs know that keeping a winning culture requires more than individual performances. It requires alignment between coaches, players, and leadership. This situation reveals how important that connection remains as Kansas City continues building its future around one of football's most influential stars. Being the face of an NFL franchise brings opportunities, but it also creates enormous responsibility. Patrick Mahomes understands that every decision, statement, and performance receives intense attention because expectations surrounding him are higher than ever. The Chiefs recognize this reality and continue building an environment where their quarterback can focus on leading rather than managing unnecessary distractions. The recent response from the organization shows the importance of maintaining confidence around a player who carries such a significant role. Great quarterbacks are judged not only by their physical ability, but also by their influence on teammates and the culture around them. Mahomes has developed a reputation for handling pressure with maturity and focus. That quality has helped Kansas City remain competitive through difficult situations. The relationship between Mahomes and the Chiefs represents a partnership built on shared goals, mutual respect, and a commitment to achieving continued success. Although Patrick Mahomes receives much of the attention, the Chiefs understand that championship success requires contributions from every part of the organization. A great quarterback can change games, but consistent winning depends on coaching, preparation, defense, and complete teamwork. Kansas City's response reflects a larger philosophy that success comes from unity rather than one individual alone. The organization has surrounded Mahomes with systems designed to maximize his strengths while allowing other players to contribute meaningful roles. This balance has helped the Chiefs remain competitive against changing opponents and evolving strategies. Every season introduces new challenges requiring adjustments from everyone involved. The connection between Mahomes and his teammates has become a major part of the team's identity. When a franchise protects its culture and maintains strong internal relationships, it creates stability during uncertain moments. That stability is one reason Kansas City continues to be viewed as a powerful force in professional football. Whenever the Chiefs make headlines, rival teams immediately begin analyzing what the development could mean for their own future. The AFC has become one of the most competitive environments in football, and organizations understand that Kansas City's success creates a difficult standard to overcome. Patrick Mahomes remains one of the biggest reasons opponents prepare differently when facing the Chiefs. His ability to change games forces defenses to rethink strategies and improve their execution. The organization's response sends a message that Kansas City remains focused on maintaining its position rather than becoming comfortable with past achievements. Rival teams know that defeating the Chiefs requires more than temporary improvement. It requires building a complete foundation capable of handling pressure throughout an entire season. The attention surrounding this situation shows the level of respect Mahomes and the Chiefs have earned. Their decisions continue influencing the competitive landscape of the NFL championship. Football is often decided by mental strength as much as physical ability. The Chiefs have developed a reputation for remaining composed when pressure reaches its highest level. Patrick Mahomes has repeatedly shown confidence during difficult situations, and that mindset has become a defining part of his leadership. The organization's response demonstrates the importance of protecting that confidence and maintaining a stable environment around its most important player. Success in the NFL requires handling criticism, expectations, and unexpected challenges without losing focus. Kansas City has experienced the pressure that comes with being a consistent contender, but the team continues finding ways to adapt. Mahomes understands that leadership requires more than making impressive plays. It requires setting an example through preparation, accountability, and determination. The connection between his mindset and the Chiefs' culture has created a foundation that continues helping the organization compete at the highest level. Every successful franchise eventually faces moments that shape its future direction. For the Kansas City Chiefs, the ongoing attention surrounding Patrick Mahomes represents another opportunity to strengthen the foundation that has created years of success. Organizations cannot rely only on previous achievements because the NFL constantly changes through new strategies, emerging talent, and stronger competition. The Chiefs understand that continued success requires evolution. Their response reflects confidence in their current structure, while recognizing the importance of maintaining strong relationships throughout the organization. Mahomes remains central to those plans because his leadership influences teammates and creates belief during challenging moments. However, the future will depend on collective effort from coaches, players, and decision-makers working toward the same goals. This moment highlights the importance of adapting without losing identity. Great teams find ways to improve while protecting the principles that made them successful in the first place. The attention surrounding the Chiefs' response to Mahomes represents more than a single viral moment. It reveals the powerful connection between a franchise and the player who has become its symbol of success. Fans invest emotionally because elite athletes create memories that define generations of supporters. Mahomes has delivered unforgettable performances, but his influence reaches beyond statistics. He represents confidence, resilience, and the belief that difficult situations can be overcome through preparation and determination. The Chiefs' reaction shows how important it is for organizations to support the leaders who represent their values. In professional sports, relationships often determine whether success can continue over time. Talent may create opportunities, but trust and commitment create lasting results. This situation has gained attention because it reflects the deeper foundation behind championship teams. The strongest organizations are built through connections that remain powerful even when challenges appear. The relationship between Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs has become one of the defining stories of modern football. The recent response from the organization highlights the importance of trust, leadership, and shared ambition. Great teams are not created by talent alone. They are built through consistent effort, strong communication, and a commitment to improvement. Mahomes has already established himself as a special competitor, but his greatest impact may come from the culture he helps create around him. The Chiefs understand that protecting that culture is essential for future success. Every season brings new obstacles, but strong foundations allow organizations to overcome uncertainty. This moment will be remembered not only because of the attention it received, but because it represents the connection between a quarterback and a franchise striving for greatness together. The story of Kansas City and Mahomes continues, shaped by preparation, resilience, and an ongoing pursuit of excellence.